quarantine the sick animals, but to feed them better, or move all of them to a brighter area with cleaner air. This was not a stupid idea in 1870. It strikes us as silly because we have the benefit of so much additional information. Antoine Béchamp was wrong, of course, as has been demonstrated by thousands of experiments since then. His theory has been falsified and buried. Pasteur's has been predictive and explanatory in a way that we find useful, and Antoine Béchamp's theory is not supported by the genomic data being produced on bacterial DNA, nor by serotype testing, phylogenetics, or electron microscopy of pure cultures. Now, there was a useful insight to be gained from his theory about the complexity of interaction between a disease agent and the host. It's true that environment, nutrition, and immune status plays a big role in the development of most diseases. I don't know any modern biologist who dispute that. To qualify as a germ theory denialist, you need to deny that infectious agents are responsible for diseases we currently attribute to transmissible pathogens. What kind of crazy internet troll believes this far-out idea? This is the part that may surprise you. How about Bill Maher, the host of Politically Incorrect with Bill Maher, and the writer, producer, and star of Religulous? Now, he has made a statement that he is not a germ theory denialist, but the fact that he had to deny it says a lot. He's strongly anti-vaccine, anti-medicine, but in an interview he brought up the signature move of germ theory denialism. He pulled out the deathbed recanting of Pasteur. The only place this text ever existed was the germ theory denialism website that created it out of whole cloth. It has no basis in fact, and represents a marker for someone who has spent time learning from anti-germ theory websites. This is a classic